please welcome to the stage Juan Gabriel Medina and Devin Cunningham. Stand right there for me. Quick little face-off. And the first bout of Saturday's card between these two gentlemen is brought to you by Devin Haney Promotions. All right, have a seat, guys. Juan, we will start with you. Our translator is Brittany Coles. Thank you very much. Beautiful Matchroom employee. Let's start, Juan. What do you expect to see on Saturday night from Devin Cunningham?
Para sábado, ¿qué son tus expectaciones para ver con Devin Cunningham en sábado? Lo siento.
No entiendo. Dime otra vez. No te entendí, dime otra vez.
Lo siento. ¿Qué piensas vas a ver de Devin Cunningham en este sábado? Like de su trabajo, de su estilo, ¿qué piensas?
Bueno, yo no pienso nada porque yo en realidad no sé quién él es. No sé, no lo conozco. No.
Oh, he said he doesn't know anything about him.
You know nothing about him.
He said, I don't know, I can't expect anything from him because I don't know anything.
Well, tell us about you. What kind of fighter will you show that you are on Saturday night?
¿Qué va a mostrar de tu estilo en sábado?
Bueno, yo voy a mostrar lo que yo sé, lo que yo he entrenado.
He said, I've been training. I'm going to show everything I've been training for.
All right, as for you, Devin, you're very close with Devin Haney. I know you guys trained together. He likes you a lot. What's it like befriending one of the great fighters in the world today?
You know, yeah, Devin Haney has been my brother for about 6 years now. You know, training with him is very dominant because I get to experience that championship pedigree, you know, and I'll show that come Saturday night.
Yeah, what kind of, for those who've never seen you fight before, how would you describe your fighting style?
I would describe my boxing style as a boxer puncher, you know, and he'll get a chance to see that since he don't know about me.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about you. What do you know about him?
I know that he fought a lot of, you know, former world champions and one current world champion, but, you know, I'm the future, and I'm going to show him why I'm not none of those guys.
You got a prediction for us Saturday night?
Stoppage.
Stoppage.
I'm going to 3-rounder.
Knockout in the third round. There you have it. That is Juan Gabriel Medina and Devin Cunningham. That's our first fight out of the gate on Saturday night. Next up to the stage, our second fight of the night. Juan Jose Martinez and Arthur Arcelinoff. All right, have a seat, gentlemen. You're welcome to take off your mask if you'd like. Juan, let's start with you. What are your thoughts on your opponent, and what kind of fight do you expect it will be on Saturday?
¿Qué piensas de tu oponente y qué esperas para sábado de esa pelea?
Mi oponente, un rival, por lo que veo, rival fuerte, aguerrido, pero como todos los mexicanos somos, nos morimos en la raya. Primeramente, Dios, venimos a ganar.
I know that my opponent is a very strong warrior. I know that he's going to be a difficult fight, but we're, like all Mexican fighters, we're going to come out with the win.
How do you get the win on Saturday night? What do you have to do?
¿Qué necesitas hacer para ganar ese sábado?
Yo creo que vamos a utilizar la experiencia que hemos adquirido a lo largo de todas nuestras peleas para saber contrarrestar los ataques de nuestro oponente o neutralizarlo, ¿no?
In order to get the win on Saturday, por favor, ¿puedes decir otra vez porque no puedo recordar?
Que voy a utilizar toda la experiencia que he adquirido a lo largo de mis peleas para saber descifrar el combate de mi rival.
He said he has to utilize all of his experience in the ring against his opponent. Pretty much that's it.
Arthur, you are nicknamed the Chechen Wolf. If you could briefly describe how that nickname came to be.
It goes all the way back to 1998, 1992, 1999, sorry, when the Second Cold War started in Chechnya. Basically, we were caught in the crossfire, and the soldiers were carrying me, running with me, asking me what my name was. And I told them I'm the Chechen Wolf. And my father used to always tell me when I was a kid, if someone asks you who you are, say you're a Chechen Wolf. And that's how we all started.
Well, that's a great story. I know you had a rough upbringing in a war-torn country. How did that shape you into the fighter that you are today?
Definitely, of course, it made me a lot stronger. You know, I realized where I come from makes me a lot more hungrier. That's why here I am. Thank you, Matchroom. Thank you, Eddie Hearn, The Zone, for having me here. I'm very thankful and very happy to be here.
So what are we going to see from you Saturday night?
You're going to see beautiful boxing. You know, I've been working on a lot of things. Keep my composure and just box. And if the knockout comes, it will come.
He says he's a tough Mexican guy. He's going to come right at you. How does that fit into your style?
Of course, we're ready for anything. We had a great camp. You know, all Mexicans are tough. They come to fight. So I'm very happy for him to be here. Thank you for taking the fight. And let's put on a great show for the fans.
All right, Boy Suarte, good luck to both of you gentlemen. And now coming to the stage from Clovis, New Mexico, he's 18-10 with 14 KOs, the Little Warrior, Rafael Reyes. And from Camden, New Jersey, 6-0 with 2 KOs, Raymond Savage Ford. All right, thank you. Gracias. Have a seat. All right, Rafael, we'll start with you as you grab your microphone. There's a lot of hype surrounding this guy over here. What do you make of him when you watch videos of him fighting?
Todo se dice que Raymond Ford es un buen peleador. ¿Qué piensas cuando tú miras los videos de él?
Pues primero que nada, pues pienso que es un gran peleador, ¿va? Es un gran prospecto que lo tienen ahorita, pero pues yo vengo a dar lo mejor de mí, ¿no? Vengo a sacar mi experiencia y gracias a Dios tuve un ciclo olímpico en mi ciudad, que es México. Tuve la oportunidad de representarlo a mi país. Fui 2 veces campeón panamericano, me aventé 180 peleas amateur y ahorita con mi récord profesional que tengo, pienso que va a ser una gran guerra y con mi pegada y creo que mi experiencia, creo que puedo sacar la pelea y salir avante.
He said that he thinks that he is a great prospect, and he's happy to be here in the States fighting him, but he has so many fights and so much experience in his city of Mexico, and he's going to use his experience to really neutralize him in this fight.
Do you see any weaknesses in his game?
¿Te ves debilidades con él?
No, arriba del ring no hay enemigo pequeño, ¿no? Uno viene a hacer su trabajo y como les digo, yo vengo a hacer mi trabajo y creo que por el estilo de los dos, por mi estilo de guerrero de ir para enfrente, cortando espacios, creo que la que va a salir ganando va a ser la gente, ¿no? De la gran pelea que vamos a dar.
No, not too much. He's just going to use his training tactics. He's going to stand in front of him and use short punches, and he's going to just get the job done. He has a warrior style, and that's how he's going to win against him.
There you go, Raymond. There's the game plan. What are you going to do to neutralize that?
I love it. I love the game plan. That's the type of style that I love to fight. So you come bring the heat, I'm bringing my heat. So I hope you prepare well so you can last a few rounds, give me some rounds. I'm not coming to play around with you. I'm coming to get you out of there. That's how I'm carrying it.
So is it knockout or bust for you? I know last time you put your opponent down, but you couldn't finish him. Is that the game plan? I got to knock this guy out.
Most definitely. And I don't care about the experience, however many fights he had or whatever. Like, I'm coming to make an example out of him. So come Saturday, y'all going to see the best of me. I'm punching with bad intentions. So that's how I'm carrying it.
He says he's going to make an example out of you. How does that make you feel?
Él dijo que tú vas a estar un ejemplo él no quiere jugar contigo este sábado. ¿Qué te piensas de eso?
No me puede, pero no oí bien.
Él no está jugando este sábado. Él quiere pelear, él quiere los rounds, él quiere pelear, él está... es bueno que estaba entrenando por esta pelea, porque él quiere pelear.
No, pues para eso vinimos los dos, ¿no? Vinimos a dar una gran pelea, ¿no? Aquí, no por nada nos están eligiendo a mí y él, y como le digo, yo le doy gracias a esta empresa por contratarme, y creo que por algo, y yo vengo a dar lo mejor de mí, ¿no? O sea, he estado en muchas carteleras y yo voy de los rounds, desde que salgo el primer round, creo que él va a saber de mi preparación que tuve en esta oportunidad que se me dio, y no, como él dice, yo tampoco vengo a jugar, ¿no? Yo vengo a dar lo mejor de mí, y como les digo, el que va a salir ganando va a ser la gente.
He said he's coming to bring the best of him. He's been through one round. He's been through many rounds. He said he's going to come and give the people a really good show.
All right, and I know your mother, your friends couldn't make it here. You're by yourself. What's your message to everybody watching you in Camden, New Jersey?
Make sure y'all tune in, man. Y'all know what's going on. Savage time every time I step in the ring. To my family, my loved ones, I love all y'all. And y'all already know I'm doing this for y'all. I'm putting on for the city, Camden, New Jersey. We on the Met.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Cannot wait to see these two squaring off on Saturday night. Next to the stage from Managua, Nicaragua, 17-5-2 with 13 knockouts, Marcos Mojica. And fighting out of Staten Island, New York, 7-0 with 5 knockouts. He is the Albanian Bear, Rashad Mati. All right, have a seat, guys. Good to see you again, Rashad.
How you doing?
I know you like to stay busy.
Of course.
Welcome, Benavidos. You are 13 years older than him. How is that going to play to your advantage?
Tiene 13 años mayor que tu oponente. ¿Es un factor, toda esa experiencia que tú tienes?
Sí, bueno, sí, yo he trabajado bien duro, fuerte. Yo sé que es un muchacho muy joven, yo tengo 13 años más que él. Sí, sí, vamos a sé que va a ser un buen combate, yo he entrenado muy bien y vamos a ver qué pasa el día de la pelea.
Yes, more or less, it's not going to play much of a factor that he's 13 years older. It's going to be a great fight on Saturday. He's going to be a good opponent. We'll see what happens on Saturday.
Rashad, you said earlier you wanted to fight every month in 2020. That obviously took a detour because of COVID, but you did fight back in March. What's life been like for you trying to stay active, stay busy when you're not really fighting?
It's a little bit tough because in New York, everything stays closed. So it's you have to find your way to do the gym, do the workouts, and all that stuff. But I kept myself busy, I kept myself in shape, and I'm ready to go.
He's been, in his last 5 losses, he's been knocked out 4 times. Do you have to knock him out Saturday to feel like you got the job done?
I'm here to do my thing. You know, it's never right to look for a knockout. You know, obviously, you know, he has a lot of wins under his name. But I've been training my butt off and trying to do what's right to make sure I get this win. And, you know, I worked really, really hard. So I'm not coming there to lose.
What do you look forward to as your career progresses? Who's the one name out there that you'd one day like to fight, your dream matchup?
Anyone with the belt, man. I want him, you know. So that's the legacy. I want to build my legacy. I want to put Albania on the map, and I want to put New York on the map and Staten Island on the map.
Well, it's one step at a time. Good luck, Marcos, and good luck, Rashad. Oh, welcome to the stage. The first of 4 heavyweight fighters we'll be speaking to tonight from Toledo, Ohio. 22-6 with 9 KOs. He's 6'2", 230 pounds. Devin Vargas. And then from Zhou, China. 21-0 with 16 knockouts, 6'7", 260 pounds. He is the Big Bang, Zhu Zhang. Thank you. Xie xie. All right, Devin, I guess you know why they call him the Big Bang. He is a monster. What did you think standing across from him?
It's a big boy. It's hard to find sparring like that, and he's a tall guy. I mean, I fought tall guys before, but
Yeah.
I don't think that tall yet.
What we say at the announcing position is, hey, there's a lot of real estate to work
Yeah.
with.
Oh,
How do you beat a guy like this?
Work his body. Big people can't take pressure. I mean, the high work rate. So I'm just gonna, box them and make them throw a lot of punches. I like to average around 60 to 80 punches a round. I just like to throw punches.
When you look at him on video, did you see any weaknesses or see anything you could take advantage of?
Yeah, I've seen some. Can't say what it is, though.
Going to keep that a secret?
Yep.
Welcome to Hollywood, Florida. How are you feeling today, and what are your thoughts on your opponent?
欢迎来到好莱坞佛罗里达。你觉得你的对手有什么想法？你对他有什么看法？
他是一名老的非常优秀的拳手，因为和众多顶尖的选手都打过比赛，不管是输赢或怎么样，但是他去展示在那个舞台上已经展示过了。OK， 今天我们碰到一起，后天我们比赛，我非常开心。
He's a veteran. He's been in the ring with some of the toughest guys, and I give him a lot of respect. It's a pleasure to meet him today for the first day, and 2 days later, we're going to see each other in the ring, and good to see you.
Yeah, you've been in the ring with Andy Ruiz Jr., Junior Fa, Dominic Breazeale. Where does this guy rank up there with those guys you've been in there with, do you think?
I'll let you know after Saturday. But all those opponents I've faced, and they went on to great things, and I was always just right there at the doorstep, from being great, and I think I can capitalize on this one. That's my plan.
You were a 2008 silver medalist at the Olympics, and then in 2012, you actually lost to Anthony Joshua in the quarterfinals. I've been told you are obsessed with fighting him again, that when you hit the heavy bag, you think about him. When you go to training, he's your motivation. Why are you obsessed with the heavyweight champion of the world?
08年和12年的奥运会打得很好，你跟约书亚，这么多年以来你都想要复仇，为什么想要复仇？他知道你打沙袋想他，训练也想他，为什么这么想？
因为我的终极目标就是世界冠军，然后现在冠军都在他手里，然后腰带都在他手里，所以我想把它夺回来，完成我这一个梦想。因为我一个人来到美国，然后我的家人都在中国，在这个地方就我一个人训练，然后我的教练肖恩教，然后我的经纪人雷恩兄弟，然后和李茂佩先生，然后带我在这边带我像家人一样，然后我们共同的目标就是最终的目标就是拿到世界冠军，所以我们训练非常认真，非常刻苦，然后每一个人都在非常努力完成自己的工作，所以我感觉这个愿望非常快的能够实现。
Because my dream is to become heavyweight champion, and he's holding most of the belts. And that's why I want to go after him. I would like to also say that I come here by myself. My family's in China. I'm training here, living here by myself. I have a perfect team around me. My trainer, Sean George, and my advisors, Lane Brothers, co-advisor, Kurt Lee. And we're working, it's a perfect team. I believe that my dream is going to come true very soon.
I know Eddie Hearn will be watching you, the promoter for both you and Anthony Joshua. I would imagine that AJ will be watching too on Saturday. What's your message to him?
赫恩肯定会看你的比赛，约书亚也肯定会看你的比赛。有没有什么想对约书亚说的？
等着我，然后我们两个再来一战，然后我希望尽快的来完成这场比赛。
Wait for me. We have unfinished business. Hope to see you soon.
All right, first things first, though, you got to get past Devin Vargas on Saturday night. Can't wait to see it. Good luck to both of you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right. And now to the stage from the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, 26-3 with 13 KOs, Rydell Booker. And from Zagreb, Croatia, 11-0 with 9 KOs, El Animal, Filip Hrgovic. the second of our heavyweight fights on Saturday night. Have a seat, gentlemen. Excited about this contest. Rydell Booker, you have never been stopped. I'm sure you've read all the press clippings. This guy says he's going to be the first one to do it. What's your response to that?
Everybody say everything till they get in the ring, so I know I come to fight. I know Philip, and I look forward to Saturday.
When you say you know him, what do you know about him?
Well, we were sparring. I was his main sparring partner out in Miami. I guess I could say his main sparring partner. So, you know, we had our ins and outs, and I pretty much honestly went to Miami to more of a party, but this is business, so
I like the honesty.
I'm definitely in shape.
So how did party mode Rydell Booker do against him in sparring?
I had my moments, you know. He had his moments, I had my moments, and you know what? I just know what to expect.
From the videos I've watched, it seems like you might be defense first the last couple of fights. Is that how you're going to approach Saturday night?
No, definitely. I changed my whole team, my whole staff, everything I did was totally different. Even the preparations for myself. You know, I had no disrespect to no coaches I ever had, but my last coach, Jimmy Paul, was like a straight defensive fighter. And that's not who I was, but, you know, just had to find somebody to fit my style much better.
Philip, what do you remember about those sparring sessions with Rydell?
Hello, everyone, first of all. And I can say he's a skillful fighter. He has good technique, he's slick, and he was good. But one is sparring, when I have with him 2 or 3 more guys coming after him or before him. And another is the real fight, when we one-on-one, and yeah.
How important is it for you not just to win, but to finish him?
Look, we are friends. We had a great time in Miami, but on Saturday we are not friends anymore. And on Sunday we are friends again. But I would like to finish him. He had very good performance against world title challenger Kubrat Pulev. He took few rounds and he went the distance. And I want to make statement and I want to stop him.
When you know a guy's coming after you like that, coming for the knockout, there'll obviously be some openings. How do you expect to take advantage of that?
You know, naturally, I'm a world-class boxer, you know. So I use my boxing ability. I have very high IQ of boxing. Been boxing 32 years, even though I look 25, 26 years old.
Barely.
And so I know how to make adjustments. Like I said, I kind of know what to expect, but I'm quite sure he have a good trainer in Pedro. So I'm quite sure he's making adjustments and everything, so I make adjustments as well. Like you say, we friends, you know, we kept in touch after the training camp, but right now I don't like him, I don't know him. And we, you know, celebrate Saturday, Sunday, be back cool.
All right, Philip, first of all, thanks for dressing up. You look sharp. You got the Miami look going on, just like me. Okay.
Always pretty.
Always pretty. Well, you hope it won't be pretty on Saturday night. Give us your prediction for what's going to happen when you step in the ring with Rydell Booker.
I can't predict what is going to happen, but in which round he's going down. But I know I will win on Saturday night. That's for sure.
That is your co-main event. Ladies and gentlemen, good luck to both of you guys, the second of 2 heavyweight fights on the card. And without further ado, it's time to welcome our 2 combatants in our main event live Saturday from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Please welcome, by way of Miami, Florida and Guantanamo, Cuba, the former WBA and IBF featherweight champion of the world, El Ciclón, Yuriorkis Gamboa. And from Las Vegas, he's 24-0 with 15 KOs, the WBC lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney. Gracias. Thank you. Have a seat. Hola, welcome to Hollywood.
Thank you.
Yes. How are you feeling about facing Devin Haney? What do you expect on Saturday night?
Devin Haney este sábado.
Bueno, básicamente esperamos una pelea fuerte donde vamos a tener rivalidad de ambas partes.
He's expecting a great fight. He's got a great rival in front of him.
Your last fight was, of course, against Gervonta Davis. You almost went the full 12 rounds. When you see what you went through with him and you watch tape on Devin, who do you think is a better fighter?
¿Cuál de los dos peleadores tú crees que sea, después de mirar el tape de Haney, cuál peleador tú crees que sea mejor?
Bueno, eso no depende de quién sería mejor o no. Todo está en dependencia de lo que se pueda hacer arriba del ring.
It doesn't really matter who's the best fighter or who's the best fighter. It's whatever happens on top of that ring that matters.
And Devin, you saw his last fight against Gervonta Davis. He fought the majority of it with an Achilles injury. What kind of fighter do you think he'll be on Saturday night?
I think he's the type of fighter that's going to bring his all. Every fight, he goes in there and he gives it his all, no matter if he's hurt or whatever the case may be. He goes in there and he lays it all out on the line.
And you've been a fan of his for a long time. Talk about the first meeting you ever had with him and his coaching staff.
The first time I met Gamboa, I want to say I was about 9, 10 years old. He was training at my gym, and it was a late night training session. We kept the gym open. My dad owned the gym, so we kept the gym open for later so that he could train like alone or whatever. And that was the first time that was when we took the legendary pick. And yeah. And then his coach actually he used to train me at the Olympic Training Center with the Olympic team for, I want to say, about a year or so.
And you didn't think that his coaching staff really respected your game that much, correct?
I don't even think that he remembers me.
Do you remember meeting him when he was a youngster?
Cuando estaba joven?
Sí, claro.
Yes, of course.
How good did you think he was going to be?
Me acuerdo eso fue en el gimnasio del padre de Haney que me dio la oportunidad de trabajar allá, muy amablemente de su parte, y el campeón también nos dio la oportunidad de tirarse una foto con nosotros.
He said, of course, he remembers that. He worked at his father's gym, Mr. Haney. He was very, very gracious for him to allow him to work out there, and he was a great opportunity to work out there that one long time ago.
There's been some criticism that maybe you don't deserve a shot at the world title. What do you say to those that don't believe you deserve to be here?
Dice que hay muchos críticos que creen que tú no te mereces un chance al título pero ¿qué tú le dices a esos críticos?
No, los críticos tienen su opción, eso no significa que sea una realidad, porque si estoy aquí, la realidad es que estoy aquí.
So whatever critics say, it really doesn't matter. What they say really doesn't matter. What it matters is that I'm here.
He is probably the best fighter you faced in the ring. What do you have to do on Saturday to beat him?
I have a lot of things that I have to do to go in there and win, but the main thing is to go in there and dominate. I don't only want to win. I don't only want to, just get the win and coast. I want to go in there and I want to make a statement. This fight this will be a statement victory. I want to go in there and show him that I am the best fighter that he's ever been in there with, and I'm different from anyone he's been in there with.
You mentioned that you want to show the world what you can do. You're being labeled as part of the 4 horsemen now. You, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, and Lopez, Teofimo Lopez. The last 2 guys had outstanding performances in their last fight. Do you feel like you have to not only win, but knock him out to get these guys' attention and get you to the big fights you want?
Well, honestly, I think that I got to go in there and look bad to get these guys in the ring with me, because the better that I look, it seems like the more that they'll run. But I'm going to go in there and I'm going to, like I said, put on a statement performance, go in there and get the job done and beat him worse than he's ever been beat before.
He says he's going to beat you worse than you've ever been beaten before. How do you stop Devin Haney?
Dice Devin Haney de que él te va a ganar de la forma que nunca te han ganado antes, y que quiere poner una exclamación en la victoria de él. ¿Qué tú piensas de eso?
Bueno, yo realmente lo que diga Haney no me importa, porque básicamente él puede decir lo que quiera. Yo sé que yo vengo bien preparado y que la última palabra arriba de ring la tiene Dios, no Haney.
He said Haney can say whatever he wants. He can make whatever declarations he wants, but once we're on top of the ring, the only one that's in charge there, it's God, and I'm here to fight.
All right, and finally, Devin, what's your message to all your fans watching around the world? What can they expect on Saturday?
Tune in. Saturday night is going to be fireworks. Gamboa is a tough competitor. He comes to fight every single time. He does not lay down for anybody. I'm coming to bring the pressure. I'm coming to bring the excitement. I can't wait. Tune in. November 7th. It's going to be a hell of a night.
Your final thoughts. This could be your last opportunity at a world title. We know you're 100% healthy now. What's your message to your fans and to Devin Haney?
¿Qué es lo que tú piensas de esto? Esto quizás sea la última oportunidad tuya para un título mundial. ¿Qué tú crees? ¿Qué le quieres decir a tus fanáticos de esta pelea?
Bueno, yo creo que esto es una oportunidad que Dios me ha dado. No se ha definido si es la última oportunidad o no. Simple y llanamente, si Dios me tiene aquí, en esta oportunidad, Él tiene la última palabra. No Haney, ya dijo una vez más.
God was the one that gave me this opportunity, and I'm here because of that. So the only one that has the last say of when my last opportunity is going to be is God, and I'm here to fight, and God will have a say that night.
All right, as for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World, gentlemen, one more time, if you could stare down before we say goodbye. It happens, just leave your microphone there. It happens Saturday night from the Hard Rock Resort and Casino live in Hollywood, Florida. And make sure you join us tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern live on Matchroom Social for the official weigh-in. And then 8 o'clock Saturday live on DAZN for Fight Night. So long from Hollywood, Florida, Devin Haney, Yuriorkis Gamboa, Saturday night for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World.